Former Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Tukur Buratai has described the conduct and behaviour of a Nigeria-serving minister and former governor of Rivers State, Nyesom Wike, before a serving Nigeria soldier in the Naval Force as reckless, and thus insulted and disrespected the person and the office of the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, after the minister had a confrontation with the naval officer with the service name, A.M Yerima, at Plot 1946, Gaduwa District, Abuja, over ownership and development rights to a parcel of land allegedly linked to a former Chief of Naval Staff. This, a careful study of some video footage made available online, especially the video captured and published by Channels Television, apparently indicated that the FCT Minister, Nyesom Wike, physically assaulted one of the operatives of the Department of State Services, DSS, that was seen protecting the minister against a potential threat of armed soldier who was on a direct viewpoint with the minister. The DSS officer proactively moved to give the armed soldier a close marking and chest up to the defense line, with the armed soldier who was moving steps on a close range and direct viewpoint to the minister. But, surprisingly, the minister, in a manner that looks very disrespectful and belittling, walked up to the DSS officer and dragged him to leave the way. Professionally, the DSS operative angrily resisted Wike and said with a loud voice that he can't leave the defense line, that the armed soldier is being unprofessional with the way the armed soldier was standing on a direct viewpoint to the minister. Quickly, one of the combatant DSS officers from behind moved towards the armed soldier and pushed him off the defense line. Thereafter, the situation became violently rowdy and was almost leading to a complete fight. Even when the DSS operatives formed a circle around the minister to protect him, Nyesom Wike was seen trying to violate the DSS human shield in a manner as if he was going personally to confront one of the armed soldiers, but the DSS officers ensured the minister was denied the opportunity to endanger his own life, and after the violent situation, all the armed soldiers moved backward while the DSS officers built a human defense wall against the armed soldiers completely. Only the senior army officer, who appeared not armed, was now in close contact with the minister, and according to the former Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Tukur Buratai, Nyesom Wike's action is a clear act that presents danger to national security, and undermines the authority of the Commander-in-Chief and the integrity of the armed forces. The FCT Minister, accompanied by senior officials of the Federal